You're watching PTV. You're watching PTV.
From the San Francisco Bay Area, it's time for PTV Live. And now, here are the stars of PTV Live: Arnie, Doug, Ben, and Sherry.
Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
And this is Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, ding ding.
Wow. Happy birthday to Taco Bell 60 years ago today.
It opened up in Downey, California. Beautiful downtown Downey, California.
Yeah, a lot of fast food places started in Southern California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where some of the history books would tell you differently about McDonald's starting in Illinois, it actually started in San Bernardino in Southern California.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, Glenn Bell, the creator of Taco Bell, started in San Bernardino too. But we'll get more into that.
Yeah, we'll talk about
later.
taco smells in a bit.
In the meantime, Doug and I saved a couple of tacos to eat.
They're so greasy.
So...
You know it's good when there's grease all over the bag. You get greasy tacos.
So
we already had some other ones. We just left this left over.
Yeah,
so it's all sweaty and all congealed.
Yeah, it's congealed and everything. We already had most of our food.
This is no longer soft. Mine's very pillowy.
It's no longer crunchy.
It's no longer crunchy.
But it's here.
Crunchy at the top, soft at the bottom. It's like a hybrid taco.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I had a terrifying amount of sodium with all of this. But we wanted to eat taco smells for dinner. What did you guys have?
We had Taco Bell.
Ew, ew. They put tomatoes in mine.
That's weird.
Oh my god, I have chunky tomatoes.
That's odd because usually they don't. That's a Supreme.
You just ordered a regular taco and they gave you a partial Supreme?
No, it has 3 little tiny cubes of tomatoes in them. Ugh.
Okay.
3 little tiny cubes.
Yeah, to everyone,
brother.
Doug's distaste for tomato like that
raw
in a product
raw
is like, yeah, raw tomato is like me with cilantro. I won't have it.
Yeah. But yeah, Taco Bell.
Oh, I eat so many tomatoes. They just have to be processed in some way.
So we actually did a taco pack and another party pack, so we would have enough for everyone here in the house.
And Tom likes the chalupas,
so he got chalupas.
Chalupas. I had a cheesy gordita crunch, and then this. It's called a beefy cheesy melt. I've never had it before. It was absolutely delicious. It was in their like $2. Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, their value menu.
It was a value thing, and I didn't know what it was, and I'm like, I felt adventurous, and I'm like, it was delicious. It wasn't beefy because there was like a little bit of beef in it.
You felt very adventurous, huh, Doug?
Mm-hmm.
Much of the fast food industry was nurtured in Southern California in the 1950s because fueled by the nascent youth car culture that developed on the West Coast during that same time.
Oh, the 50s was...
That's a correct answer.
Everything was growing up in the 50s in Southern California.
Yeah.
So
Except
anyway...
me.
No, she did her growing up in the 50s in Northern California.
But we'll get it, like I said, we'll get more into Taco Bell. I remember seeing Taco Bell first appear in the late 60s in our area. There was one right by our house that opened up with that old style mission look to the building with the bell on top.
Yep.
Loved the look of that building. Now it looks like a
Now
Starbucks.
They all look like Starbucks, from Wendy's to... there's actually an article out there as why is all fast food restaurants all look like Starbucks.
They all look
and they're
the same.
boxy, plain, very homogenized pedestrian architecture.
Yeah.
Okay. I have my Starbucks fix. We actually talked about when was the last time we had Taco Bell.
Put a pin in that thought about Jello, so we'll get to that in a bit. Anyway,
Jello?
Jello.
Taco Bell
We'll get to
Jello?
that.
Taco Bell Jello.
No, we'll get to that.
Everything could get to be suspended in a gelatinous mold.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
Exactly. It's great having you all with us. We're having some fun tonight. We're going to be talking all about Taco Bell, but that's later in the show. In the meantime, right now, we're going to talk a little bit about Hallmark Channel. Let's do a little review.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's do a little review. Doug had to take the bag out with the Taco Bell stuff so that it wasn't sitting here all night.
Let me guess, it was too much smell for him.
And
Well,
too greasy.
You know his nose.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We all know his nose knows no.
Oh, I
end.
didn't want all the grease.
So this weekend, Hallmark Channel did the rom-comathon. Did you watch any of the rom-comathon at all?
I didn't even know that was going on. All I saw was that they didn't have a new movie this weekend, so I didn't even tune in.
And I tuned into Hallmark the other night and caught the last 5 minutes, I think, of
One of
the
the
wedding veil.
one of the Veil movies.
The last one with
Oh, with Allison?
I was going to say Sweeney Todd.
Allison Sweeney.
But
Allison
speaking
Sweeney.
of Allison Sweeney,
Yeah.
it was a 2016 movie.
Yeah.
Called
I
The
think it was called the Incredible Blueberry Farm.
So we
I
decided.
love that movie.
Okay, because it's based on a book.
The Incredible Blueberry Farm.
With-
I love that movie.
With Mark Blackus or something like that.
Mark Blucas.
Blucas.
It's
it's
one of my
good. I mean,
favorites.
I wouldn't ooze over it and swoon over it. It was there, but it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
I thought so. I love that movie.
It was. Thank you, Gene.
Thank you, Gene. Gene G.
Oh,
Jr. with a $10 super chat. Gene, thank you so much for that. Really, that'll go to help defray the cost of our Taco Bell tonight.
Yeah, my preventative health matters.
Would you believe it?
It was, right?
That bag that we had from Taco Bell was $15 without drinks.
Yeah.
Ours was 50.
Yeah, when did Taco Bell get expensive?
Oh my gosh. Yours is
Yeah, but you know what?
50?
Yeah, but we got like the 12 pack of regular tacos, and those are $2 a piece, so it's still really not expensive.
Oh my god. I thought our $15
yeah.
was.
Yeah. Anyway,
But like
So-
the blueberry thing.
We'll get to
It was a 5. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. It was kind of slow,
See,
but
I would give it a 9. That's how
Wow,
much I
yeah.
enjoyed it.
because
I gave it a 6. I liked it, but it was just so slow, and it was kind of a middle of the road film. It was
I disagree with you on
Did
that one.
did you?
it was a
record-
basic saltine cracker. Not exciting.
You can see it
This
on
was there.
Hallmark Movies now, Ben.
Okay, that's what I wanted. I was wondering if you had recorded it on the Friendly app in the.
we did.
Okay.
We deleted.
Bye-bye.
Did we already delete it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can probably still grab it. It's within
You know
72
what, though?
hours.
It's one of the regulars on
Hallmark,
Hallmark
movies,
Movies
now.
now. The
Oh yeah,
app
no,
that
it's
I-
it's
Okay.
a Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.
That's great. That's one of those things. Hallmark Movies now you can just add to the Friendly app too.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was there. It was great to like watch. I like her. I like him. You know, it's the whole story of going back. Grandmother's there. Had not Shirley Temple, but had Shirley
Jones.
Jones. She was an apparition. I mean, it was good. I mean, I wouldn't swoon all over it.
I liked it a lot when I saw it.
Okay.
Mhm,
It
Gene.
wasn't.
Just for the heck of it, Gene, yes, we do have a Taco Bell, a Del Taco
my
just down the street.
gosh,
And
you're
oh my
carrying
goodness.
Thank you. We may need that Pepto-Bismol
Sir
tonight.
Gary the Beaches funding the Pepto you might need later this evening.
Taco burps. Yep, that's the taco.
Oh, when I have tacos.
Ew.
Where are we watching Big Bang Theory? We're
Yeah.
on season 2 now.
Yeah. So anyway, the rom-com-a-thon, really, there wasn't much there that I wanted to see, simply because it was just repeats of stuff that we've already
What
reviewed,
did we watch?
or
on Friday?
films that we had no interest in watching.
The Christmas one was, we didn't want to watch it because we already watched it. It was a Christmas movie. It was something. Oh, it was the one where the prince helps the kids at the school with the Christmas pageant.
Now Richard brought up a point saying 10 days until the Hallmark Dream Book 2022 is released.
10? I thought it was April. Miss Wanda.
She's praying for us.
Yeah. No, the last time we had Taco Bell was Pleasant
$10
Hill.
super chat. Thank you so much, Wanda. Cruising for food.
I think it was Pleasant Hill late October or early November. The last time we had it. It was like over 4 months ago. When was the last time we had Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Well, you have to, getting back to the Hallmark Dream Book for 2022, you have to remember 10 days from now is going to be April 1st.
Yeah.
Or March 31st. It's the end of the month.
End of the month. That's right.
And we always see the Dream Book released right around this time. It's usually late April or late March, early April. So that way people can start planning their wish lists so that they can pick up their items in mid-July for the first round.
Oh, God.
It's happening so
In the
fast.
meantime, I'm thinking Halloween.
Yeah.
We were just talking about fall.
By the way, Sir Gary says that Taco Bell, I guess, is no worse than Golden Corral.
Golden Trough.
We call it the Golden Trough, actually.
I'm sorry.
I've never been there.
I've never been
I've
either.
never been to. I'm just not a big buffet kind of fan. I mean, I do fancy ones occasionally, but I don't eat that
The
much.
only buffets I've been in
With a $1.99 super chat from Mike Wheeler. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief you'll need.
Oh, we have Burn. We have these things called Burn.
Thank you so much, Mike Wheeler, for that super chat.
So yeah, we ate our aliquot of Taco Bell for a long time.
Yeah.
A colonoscopy. Yeah, colon blow. Yeah, it was. But you can't.
Dear.
It has memories to it. It's a fast food thing. Yeah, it's not healthy. It's not good for you. But it's the target market. You know, it's there for its food product. I couldn't say it's grand gourmet.
No, I will say this. The tacos were nice. Richard is saying that we should have chased it down with an It's It, which would have been nice. But I know instead of the...
There's a pumpkin It's It hidden in the freezer upstairs.
Miss Wanda.
Wanda says that I hear ants love Taco Bell.
Don't say that. That's being mean. That's cruel. We have severe PTSD over ants. We were actually had our neighbor over.
Are you sure it's we or is it you?
Huh? Thank you. Again, times two.
And Sir Gary of the Beaches says, you would have been better off asking, where's the beef?
Well, the guy was really nice with him. I didn't want to really piss him off because we wanted something from him. Well, we thought we wanted something from him.
Yeah.
But
at least you guys can live with the ants. Jeremy and Elizabeth had to vacate their apartment because they had a critter visiting that they couldn't find.
Uh-oh.
And their landlord finally.
And it was much larger than an ant.
Yep.
Oh.
And it wasn't a mouse.
Think New York subway.
rats? It was infested with rats?
No,
one rat.
They, a few weeks back.
That's what you have a cat for.
But the cat was very attentive to certain areas, but didn't really do anything. And they had, they woke up one morning and there was water on the floor. And they thought it was from the sink, but there was nothing there. So they started moving things out to see if they could find where the water was coming from. And
rat pee.
No, it was water. But one of the areas.
Oh, I thought it was rat pee.
No, the pantry-like area. They had 2 gallons of water that they had picked up at the beginning of the pandemic, and they had been poked. There had been holes poked into it.
Oh
The
no!
rat eats plastic?
Oh yeah,
They
they'll bet.
wanted the water.
Yeah.
And so the landlord came in and plugged the hole that they were pretty sure the rat had been coming in through under the sink. But then they woke up the other day and there were droppings on the counter, half a banana eaten, and one of their avocados had been, eaten away.
That's her children.
So,
It's always about the children.
Long story short, they moved into a friend's place, and the landlord called him yesterday and said they had gotten it because they think what happened was he plugged the hole so the rat couldn't get back out and was stuck somewhere inside the apartment.
So
Okay, this
Anyway.
this long story is getting longer.
No, so anyway, the landlord got it and
okay, that's good.
they disinfected and everything for him.
Wonderful.
Oh,
Well, okay. So anyway, Hallmark. We do expect a new film coming this weekend, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll be watching that one.
And
we will give you a review. We'll give you a review of that film next week. Sorry, we won't give you a review of the film next week because of a very special event that we're doing next week. Next week is The Taste of Dollar Tree.
I know that all too well.
And you'll see an ad about that just coming up shortly, advertising the time and date, of course. But in the meantime, when we watch Hallmark Channel, we watch on Friendly TV, which is an app that we've downloaded. So here's a little bit about that. You will be right back. You're watching PTV Live on Pepper Tree Villa. We'll be right back. We use the Friendly TV app to watch Hallmark. And now we can watch Lifetime, History, A&E, and more. There are over 30 channels from which to choose. We can even add Hallmark movies now to our subscription. Plans start at just $6.99 a month with no commitments. Download the Friendly TV app today at try.friendlytv.com.
You're watching PTV.
What's new at Trader Joe's? What's new at Trader Joe's indeed. And by the way, yes, 279 days until Christmas.
It's up there on the hall.
We have it.
Changes
We
every
have,
night.
Yeah, every night. I've got the calendar on the wall. So 279 days until Christmas.
I just finished putting away Christmas at this house, and I'm going to
I
have to get it
know.
out again that soon.
We literally, we were just like, we just put up Easter and like, it's going to be down on the 19th of
That
April.
means I really, really have to work on Ben's stocking to get it done.
Oh, yeah. So Sherry's daughter, Megan, sent a picture today of something that she got at Trader Joe's. And Ben, do you have that there in front of you?
The Funyuns.
There they are.
Yep.
Wow.
They are sour cream and onion flavored rings. They are lentil and rice snacks, and they are gluten free. So Wanda, these are for you.
For that satisfying crunch when you're always craving for.
Yeah.
What's
By the way,
the-
Fox Hollow said thanks for the commercial. That's the commercial that we always run for the for our support channels. So we always say, what's coming up, what's streaming this week. They were actually streaming yesterday. They started streaming us their second anniversary. They've been doing it for 2 years now.
Wow.
And
Good for
they did
you.
that gnocchi that they did looked really good too. So I want to give that a try because I've never made gnocchi.
No.
Anyway, Ben, try those. What do you think of those things? The Funyuns.
I've never tried them. So
What's the carb
the
count?
carb count on these
They're rice.
With 24 pieces, have 16 grams of carbs, 2 of which are dietary fiber.
Oh,
I guess that comes from the lentils.
so that's not
Probably
too
so.
bad.
These are really small. You can actually fit them on your finger.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, the girl would like that.
Oh, I'm sure she would.
She loves eating olives to put them on.
And what do you think?
I'm eating another one.
Oh yeah.
These are
they're-
They're
good.
delicious.
They're very good.
They're Trader Joe's Funyuns.
well,
They pretty much are.
But the
They
Trader
taste like
Joe's.
They taste like a sour cream and onion potato chip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are delicious.
Yeah, those are very good.
Well,
You
we're
know,
going to have to
I-
give those a try.
So ours
Here.
next.
We have ours. Doug's got this right here. Dark chocolate crisps. The sign on the shelf actually said chocolate Pringles.
Oh,
So we're going to open this up and give it a try. See what they're like. Can you find
There was a kid at school that had some of those today.
so they're potato crisps that are dipped in chocolate?
No, they're chocolate crisps.
They're all chocolate.
It's dark chocolate.
They're shaped like a Pringle.
So it's dark. It has nothing to do with being a potato crisp
No.
or whatever. It's just chocolate.
So it's up, which means it comes in a little sleeve or tray.
They all like sheaths.
Yeah, like I say, I had a kid at school that had some today.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
They're stacked.
Oh, look at that's
liked
very
them.
clever.
Like poker chips.
Okay, let me try
His
one.
his mom had packed them in one of those little containers so that they were packed like that.
These are good.
Oh, they're good. Thin, curved waves of Belgian chocolate with crunchy rice bits.
They're very dark.
What's
good.
the what?
I'm
What's
getting rid of the
cocktail?
Taco Bell taste.
A serving size is 9 pieces. Oh, crap.
Maybe
And
we.
the carb-
The total carb count of that is 16 grams, Sherry. 3 grams of
that's not
dietary
bad.
fiber. And then remember, that's 9 pieces. I'm not going to eat 9 pieces at one
I
time.
just had 2, and that's fine.
2 is going to be plenty.
I can have one M&M.
Yeah, but that's the way we are on that.
Like
But
the
that's
coffee
pretty
ones.
good.
I have one
Those
coffee
are good.
M&M.
But yeah, Wanda, they do look like Pringles.
Yeah, they're absolutely delicious.
But there are Rice
Oh my
Crisps in them, yeah.
In a very light, crispy way. No, they're delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, you can mow through these, definitely. You can mow them down.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you could just mindlessly eat the whole package,
No,
I'm sure.
no.
But
Oh, I'm
I
sure.
I don't eat chocolate like that
No.
because if I did, I'd be in trouble if I did, actually.
Does it go through you?
No, it just likes to stay with me.
Oh,
So, fun fact, dark chocolate is great for cleansing the palate between savory, spicy, or pungent dishes.
Yes,
It
that's-
really is.
We always generally, lately for months now, good chunks of months, right after we eat like a little lunch or dinner, we'll take a bite of chocolate. We're running out of chocolate, but
I like dark chocolate. It's my favorite.
it's just have one little piece, and we usually have a piece of chocolate after almost every meal. And
I'm with Gary and Out Loud Geek. I can't eat just one M&M.
I can have the coffee ones, the coffee nut ones you have.
Yeah.
We just had Taco Bell, and we were just sitting relaxing for. I had one, and I can just eat one.
Individually wrapped M&Ms isn't far off from individually wrapped Hershey's Kisses.
Yeah, but they'd have to make the M&M a bit bigger to individually.
Yeah, they would.
wrap
They'd
it.
have to be like an extra large M&M kind of thing.
But yeah,
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea.
So we're gonna look at the after Easter stuff, or if Ghirardelli has any sales, because we like to have a piece of chocolate
Ben,
pretty much after our meal.
Gina's
Yeah.
like you. He likes to eat peanut butter M&Ms and could eat the entire pack.
Well,
That's
Our-
my problem.
our cousin, their cousin, she calls them vitamins.
Yeah.
M&M's and Diet Coke.
She does love her vitamins.
That's
Yes, she
her
does.
diet.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, that's what's to do at Trader Joe's. But Sherry, did you happen to get anything this week?
I'm not lying, Wanda. Don't be so mean.
I
Seriously,
did.
I
Oh,
can
couple
eat
of-
one M&M.
Okay.
I'm not lying.
Well, let's see. Let's check it out.
You have to tell the story.
Okay, Sherry,
Yeah,
what did you get this week?
I got.
More crap delivery.
A big box that she's opening right now.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
This one. I know it's in this one.
Do you want a knife for that?
Yes, please. Well, actually, I'll use my.
Yeah, you've got
Might
your
as well
little
see them
cutter there.
bigger. Looking at me is boring.
Hey, the Real Geeks.
If it will do it.
Hey, Danny.
Well, you know, Sherry wasn't the only one that got something this week. So did we.
Okay.
Well, you have to say the story. Well, finish her stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know our videos.
Technically speaking.
Technically, yeah. Oh, wow.
with the
They look like
cage?
tomato cages.
Is this giant carrot thing we're going to be doing?
No, absolutely not. They come in two sizes, and they are tree forms. We're going to be using them for Christmas trees.
Is this what Madonna used on tour?
Could be.
Not they're big pointy pasties. I don't think so.
So I got.
You need
that.
the little things like tassels or that.
So you guys will be seeing these turned into.
Are they for the
Something.
Charlie Brown look?
No. You've got. You can use ribbon. You can use. I'll be showing you. Unfortunately, I had to buy the whole box because Dollar Tree would not.
It's not
doesn't
all about
carry them
time
in the
supply.
store. Okay, and then I got this. I don't remember what I ordered.
Oh,
for
it's
that.
gotten so bad with Sherry's ordering that she doesn't remember what's in this box.
Ben,
Late
Cassidy,
night alcohol with a credit card. Make bad decisions.
Cassidy likes it. You've got bunny ears on Lofi.
Yeah, we don't.
And
We need to get I'm holding something.
Mickey's sitting next to him too,
Yeah.
inside the lamp.
Yeah.
I told Sherry that I have to take Mickey outside the lamp after the show, but I wanted him up there prominently as well.
Doug, it came in the
It's fabric. Is
This
this
is-
from the So Yeah guys?
no. This is the Halloween fabric that you liked, Doug, to border the one quilt that I'm going to do for Halloween.
Oh, very nice. Wanda.
It has
I
a
never-
haunted mansion quality to it.
I
Yeah.
never remember.
Oh, is
what
that
I
what we saw online? Is that what I saw online and it looked like Haunted Mansion wallpaper?
Ben, Danny of Two Real Geeks is saying they have a full body pillow peep.
Oh dear
I have
Lord.
2 of these.
Oh, those look like
those are
very,
very
very
retro.
very goo goo, very
Yes.
Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm getting some in other colors because I'm going to put those together for a quilt. I got
We're never going to be told.
all of this was on clearance, so I just went ahead and got it.
We all
Pull
make
this one
like
down. This is going to be for one of those 3-yard quilts. There's that one.
Oh,
okay, pointy ornaments.
This one.
is it the same design but different color?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Very nice.
in a red background.
Oh, so you got the same pattern but 3 different colors,
Yeah.
Yep.
and it's got like a reflective gold foil or something.
Yeah.
So shiny.
No, it's not.
It's a
not
shiny gold.
foil, or it's not glitter. It's
But it is shiny.
It's
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 metallic
metallic.
Okay.
Metallic.
Well,
Then I got this, which is to go with one of the fall sets that I have to do a fall.
It's March and she's already thinking of the fall, everyone.
No, I'm ready. 'Cause I hate summer.
and it's coming. Is that poo?
I know.
No, it's just fall leaves and acorns.
Oh, your camera went blurry. There you go.
Doug, you're gonna love this one.
And this one is what?
Wait until you
Christmas?
see it.
No,
No, it's just
cookware. Well,
Oh,
Oh, I
Bowls
like
and
that.
I like that. That's nice.
Actually, yeah, I do.
isn't that cool?
I see an egg.
Where? Oh, yeah.
Kind of, it looks
Little
like Pyrex and Le Creuset.
The
Uh-huh.
pinecone pattern for Doug actually was shown, what, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, we already did pine cones.
But yeah, he's got it.
So that's what I got.
That's very nice.
Very nice. Well, I'll tell you, Doug and I managed to buy something too. And
Okay.
I told you to put a pin in that thought about Jello. And
Uh-huh.
that's because with Easter approaching,
Well, we were in the produce aisle, and then they have the seasonal aisle just right after. This is at the Frugal Hoosier. So I happened to be looking around, and I'm like, ooh, Jello! And I just like make a beat run to the seasonal holiday section. And they had an Easter egg kit. Deliciously
those.
fun tradition. Easy and fun. And you can make Jello and rainbow things. And so it was green. It was in the green section.
it was the
last one.
last one on the shelf. It looked like there had been several of them there.
Yeah, there's no else to be found. And I treated myself. So I love Jello so much. I got the Easter egg kit.
And what's great is that you
We
can
could do
use this.
a tradition.
It's a mold that you can just use over and over again.
Look at that. The bunny has a little measuring cup, a Pyrex cup.
Have you seen the is it the chocolate one, Benny?
Would you look at that? What's up, people? Benji says hi from his road trip.
Hey, Benji.
The
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Hey.
Is that possibly Joe the Butcher?
Yeah, he's with Joe the Butcher.
He's with Joe the Butcher.
It was the little like gingerbread house, but it was made out of graham crackers with the bunny butt going in the door.
Oh yeah.
I hate the bunny butt thing. I'm not big on the... I know that it came out about 10 years ago, 5 years ago. I just think it's stupid. I just think it's very...
Sherry prefers carrots.
I know. I just like eggs. It's really cool.
Just be ready, everybody. We've got a few
We have carrots.
crap coming.
That's a good question. How mortified would a child be given Jello Easter eggs?
Oh, God. I mean, I am so happy.
And then Wanda asks a question. Jello with fruit or without?
Oh, always with fruit cocktail.
Both.
I like it both ways.
Unless you do a Bavarian cream Jello.
Well, you could be like Jim on The Office and put like a stapler in one.
I just saw something that was like suspended, a gelatinous mold, and I saved it. I forgot what it was. And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God, it looked amazing. It was Spanish olives. In a Jello mold, and it was like a very savory thing. It actually looked horrifying for some people, but I would totally eat it with crackers. But Ritz
why would you
crackers.
Why would you put olives in Jello?
Oh, you always put olives. You haven't had olive Jello?
Sir Gary of the Beaches is
With
a great
beets?
idea. Wonder how they would do
No.
for an Easter egg Jello shot.
I bet they do really good.
Ooh.
You know what? I
Gosh,
sense
haven't
that
had-
you could probably make.
I
these
sense we're going to be
slightly-
doing something.
I think you could make
I
these
haven't-
slightly alcoholic and make sure the hop, you stupid bunny, hop, hop.
Yeah,
I haven't done Jello shots since college.
I know.
Oh yeah, now you're getting old and crusty. So what is this, you old man?
Jello
College was quite a
heavy
while
whipping
ago.
cream is truly
Yeah.
scrumptious.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it really
Ben-
is.
Ben said today, he said, because we have to go out late Thursday night. We have to be someplace at 8 Thursday night. And he said, you know, I really don't like going out at night anymore. And then he said, when did I become that person?
We were the same way when we
I
went
know.
out that one night, and we didn't get home, and it was 9:15, and we're like,
I was
"Oh my
like,
God, we
oh,
were so
it's
late."
too late. And Wanda says, I haven't done Jello shots since last week.
Yeah, you were on a cruise. Isn't that the cruise staples?
So-
Jello shots.
But I do sense that we have some Jello shots coming in our future.
Probably behind it.
So we'll keep you posted on that one.
Make
I
them
think
like
it could
deviled
be-
eggs and put them on an egg tray. And
Should we do those with vodka or with rum?
Yes.
you can keep vodka.
You do tequila.
Doug, you've got those eggs. I've got little bunnies and something else in molds, but I also have UCLA molds for Jello.
Yeah, but I didn't go to UCLA, so I don't care.
Okay, we need to make some for Friendsgiving, she says.
Okay,
Okay.
that's an interesting question. Why are Jello molds not popular anymore?
It's just
It's just changing tastes.
not taste. It's just, some generations grew up with it and they're like, I'm not going to ever do that again. And then it just slowly went out of fashion because in the 50s, 60s,
the molds that are used now, though, are the bunt pans. So
I love everything molded anyway.
If God wanted peaches suspended in midair, he would have filled them with helium. Sophia Petrillo.
Oh, speaking of the frugal Hoosier, I'm getting my bananas, and this gal comes over. She's getting something on the opposite side. I'm like, Arnie, look at her shirt. She's still waiting, and we're standing there waiting for her to turn around.
I think we need to design this t-shirt.
I think she did it on the Cricket because it was a dark steely blue shirt from Joann's, but it said, "Picture this, Sicily, 1922." And a really cool, swirly font. And she was like, but we didn't accost her or anything because I figured, we just needed to get our stuff. But I happened to see it. And I'm like, look at her shirt. So I point a lot at the store. I'm always nosy.
So I'm with Jean, though.
No, that would be a fun shirt to make.
Yeah, I think maybe
it was homemade.
It is something we could make.
I say, picture this.
And I'd have
picture
to carry
Sicily, 1922.
I want to do picture this, Anaheim, 1955. But Sicily you have to say Sicily.
Yeah,
people know
exactly.
what it is.
There is definitely something about an older woman carrying her purse everywhere. Yeah. Our mom will do that. She'll be walking through the house with her walker and her purse is in her walker.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
I don't get it.
No, she needs to come up with a new.
If I start doing that, take it away from me, please.
Okay.
If you start doing that, I'm gonna move.
We always say that we don't want to be like, when our relatives get older, we're going to do it. And somehow you start seeing that little thing. What? And it's like,
our mom is nothing like her parents were.
No, they're not.
Yeah, my parents are never like my grandparents, but then again, my grandparents were.
Okay, now you see, Joseph is saying that pudding shots are even better than Jello shots.
Oh, I could get behind that.
What kind of shots?
Pudding shots.
Ooh.
Let's try that.
Oh, I finally found cherry Jello cookie.
Yeah.
I just saved a recipe 2 nights ago. It was on Saturday.
Yeah.
For what?
It was Saturday when I had a very horrible Saturday. But it was a cherry Jello cookie. So it's like it's a shortbread cookie made with cherry Jello powder. And you put cherries on top.
Yeah. Like that. I've never had a pudding shot, so that is something definitely.
I know I've seen them. Pudding's good.
And
but yeah,
Gene, apparently he grew up with flavors of Jello. After dinner, we would all have cherry Jello for dessert. It was great. I loved it. We always had Jello,
and it's just also it's a holiday thing for me. I absolutely love it. So I've
now that's
12, 15 books.
Sherry
books.
He says it's chocolate pudding with Bailey's or Kahlua.
Oh,
that's like the drink I made.
What is very popular in Japan is gelatinous or gelatin coffee. There's a drink it's a very Japanese thing. I haven't figured it out yet, but
instead of doing like shots with pudding shots and all that, can't we just have individual bowls and we just eat it?
No.
What's
the
fun
in that?
Do you really
want to eat that much pudding with that much booze?
Yeah, why?
It depends on my state of mind.
I know you like your hidey hole in your portion. You don't like stuff, but you don't need to be served.
Look, the type of month that we've had with our own world that's been going on out here, we've had quite a few passings in just a short amount of time, and I think a bowl of drunken pudding would be just fine for me.
My drunken banana drink would do just fine for that.
I think the idea of a pudding pop is great.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, pudding pops. I think that's the way to go.
I need to make a rum cake.
we still have those pops that I bought at Sam's Club that Ben bought at Sam's Club that we haven't tried yet either.
Oh, then let's try those.
That's for the summer, though.
Oh, that's right. That's for summer. Okay. Well, I guess we've talked enough about what we got.
Oh, so yeah, that was just happened this afternoon because I'm like, I just get excited over logos, and it was proverbial. Ooh, Jello.
So anyway, Ben's wearing a Pepper Tree Villa shirt right now. I've got on a Have a Great Beautiful Tomorrow t-shirt.
I just have a clean t-shirt.
You can buy these.
Oh, Out Loud Geek wants to know about the Drunken banana drink.
Oh, well,
Oh, it's what you had. Watch the video.
No, it's not. It's not what I had.
No, it's a
It's
drink that
something
she had
new.
come up with.
It's something new, and it is. I will tell you right now what it is.
Ooh,
It is.
mango, strawberry, and island pineapple.
I will
It's
do that.
One frozen banana, 2 ounces of rum, half an ounce of Kahlua, and 2 ounces of milk, or half and half, and you blend it all together. But the other one I want to try is a Drunken Disney Dole pineapple whipped margarita.
yeah, definitely. We'll try
Oh
that.
yeah, I've heard
Okay.
something like that.
Right there, Nicole's got me very happy. She's wearing her PTV shirt right
Oh,
now.
hey Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. Thanks so much. So anyway, you can purchase those shirts here on our Redbubble shop. We'll show you a commercial right now about that. We'll be back. You're watching PTV Live here on Pepper Tree Villa. Pepper Tree Villa has a shop with unique designs for PTV. Luffy the Snowman is back in stock, and now there are new designs available. You can now help save the pine cones. Go to peppertreevilla.redbubble.com or download the Redbubble app and search for Pepper Tree Villa. Remember, your purchase helps support our channel. Please help Doug save the pine cones. Visit our Redbubble shop today.
You're gonna make it after all.
Yeah.
Okay, Taco Bell. Picture it. March 21st, 1962, a restaurant called Taco Bell opens in Downey, California. Yes.
Glenn Bell's 5th restaurant venture opened up, and people came in and wanted this mysterious thing called tacos. That's how he pronounced it in 1962. Tacos.
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 Yeah.
What? Because it rhymed with Waco, Texas.
Yeah.
It's sad Americans not knowing anything. Well, taco is definitely an American food.
Well,
it's
let's
not
face
real.
it. Let's face it. It was an exotic food in 1962.
That was like
It actually was.
that was like
It's exotic.
that was like Togo's. It started out as to-go's.
Yeah. It did.
So we went in there, and this gentleman asked us, what we wanted to order, and I just said out of the blue, very bluntly and very abruptly, like a bowl in a china shop. I said, "Is there anything for your 60th birthday today?" And he said, "Oh, no, but yeah, it is. It's Taco Bell opened 6 years ago today, but we got something for the employees." So we order our food, and we wait off to the side, and then he comes out and he goes, "Hey guys, I got you something."
And he hands us this box.
He hands us the box, and he opens it.
Okay.
My big mouth
And in this box,
is an employee appreciation.
yeah, here, let me go ahead and present our screen here.
Presenting.
So we have
Well, first of all,
Happy
Employee
Employee.
Appreciation Day and
Oh.
swag.
So we had
Doritos.
Doritos. There's a little bag of cookies.
Oh, it's sticky. We got a lanyard. Not that we need to be proud of Eat Taco Bell.
Yeah, but it's a
And a Capri Sun, and what's this?
isn't that bad? A Taco
A
Bell
Milky
lanyard.
Way.
I could use that at work.
Take it. I mean, it's just we have a Capri Sun.
Isn't that great?
And we got a Milky Way and a Snickers.
But they put this together for the employees.
And they said it was for today's day. So we got an employee appreciation.
For all of their kids that work there and all the junk food.
Yeah, it was all junk food. I mean,
Exactly.
a lot of that is just crap. But I mean, it was very nice of them for just kind of. They should have had like some kind of swag for today, or like go in today from 3 to 8 and get 2 tacos for $1.62.
I thought they had a special. I thought they had a special meal box. That's what I thought you were talking about.
No, it was because of today. The employees got this appreciation.
No, they had a special.
One is
I'm
almost $2. Not much appreciation.
Oh no, it was not much of anything, but it was very that the guy kind of like came out. So thank you if he's gonna ever watch us, because I mean.
But thank you so much for the gift. That was very very nice. But we went to, like I said, we went to Taco Bell. We got our tacos. Doug's carrying them out there right now, and this is our local Taco Bell.
It's in the parking lot of Cloud9 here in town.
But yeah, just some fast video there of us getting our little gift box and our bag of food here at Taco Bell.
So that's our taco smells.
Now, Ben, you used to work at Taco Bell.
I did. For those of you who think I might have been folding tacos or burritos or whatever, I never had the opportunity to do that. But I did work for almost 2 years in the marketing department in Southern California in their corporate tower.
In beautiful Irvine, California.
I just kind of fell into the job. I had done a food sales job, which didn't pan out for me. And I walked away from it. I did some car rental stuff for a few weeks. That didn't work for me either.
Oh,
so I
remember that. That was horrible.
Oh, it was awful. I wound up going to a temp agency, and they placed me in an employee pool at Taco Bell in their corporate offices. And for about 3 or 4 weeks, I floated from department to department where they needed people to fill in. And I wound up getting like a 4-week temp job in the marketing department, which then got extended. And after 2 or 3 months, they hired me on permanently for this role that I had been put into for temping. And I was the assistant for the vice president in marketing, who was responsible for an initiative called Border Lights. Back in the mid-90s, Border Lights were the dietary kind of alternative tacos.
They're starting to go healthy. It was the mid-90s.
The mid-90s. They wanted to have low fat.
Yeah, it's a whole craze, the whole fat, crap.
At the time, the fast food industry was under the microscope, because there were a lot of people who were focused on how much fat and salt and horrible things were being served in these restaurants. So Taco Bell took it upon themselves to create a menu called Border Lights, and they billed it as half the calories, half the fat.
Yeah.
It lasted for a couple of months, and it was followed up by a bacon menu. So
Yeah, right.
Go
bacon ranch tacos. Yeah, there's a club taco.
They had the Blt Soft Taco. They had the bacon cheeseburger burrito.
Just gross.
Olestra. And come to find out, it makes everybody clean out the colon.
Yeah.
It made everything very loose.
Yeah, Olestra's not good stuff. Anyway, serving more than 6 billion customers a year at its 6,400 plus locations, Taco Bell is a leader in the fast food industry since its birth in 1962.
They are in all 50 states, by the way.
The Bell has always differentiated itself from other chains, whether it is simply by serving tacos rather than cheeseburgers or launching an out-of-this-world publicity stunt. It has always found a way to stand out. I've got some facts here of Taco Bell. One is that it didn't start with tacos. Glenn Bell originally had a hamburger stand very close to the McDonald's brothers.
In San Bernardino.
And he sold 19-cent burgers there for a while. but that didn't last very long. He then created another place that came up with three restaurants eventually called Taco Tia. They offered hamburgers, hot dogs, milkshakes, and tacos. But the tacos were very popular.
Mm-hmm.
So Glenn Bell took it upon himself and said, I can do this. And in Downey, on March 21st, 1962, he opened Taco Bell, which was the word taco for the food, and then his last name, Bell. So Taco Bell. And that started...
Do you know how much tacos cost when they first opened up?
Yeah, actually, they had everything 19 cents on their menu.
Mhm.
19 cents.
Ugh.
Yeah. That was
Okay,
tacos.
if a taco was 19 cents in 1962,
He's gonna do his little math thing. But
I love my inflation calculator.
So they had tacos, burritos, frijoles, and tostadas on the menu, 19 cents each. They also had, for a while, they offered chili buns or chili burgers on bun. They had their first location, and some of them up in the Bay Area had this too. Remember the fire pit out front?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The fire pit with the lava rock.
Yeah, it was designed so people could sit there and chat amongst themselves. They could hang out. They also had live.
Holy crap.
They also had live mariachi bands.
Okay, so how much was the one taco we paid for?
19 cents.
I know, but what did we pay?
Today we paid $1.69 for that taco.
Okay. In 1962, a 19-cent taco today would cost $1.78. So we are paying less than a 19 cents taco. We paid $1.60.
Wow.
Today's inflation is $1.78. See, it doesn't lie.
That's
So we're paying
fascinating.
basically
So
we're
it's-
eating 20-cent tacos.
Their prices are equivalent to what it was when it first opened.
Yeah. That's insane.
fascinating.
Yeah.
So now I'm not going to complain it's a $2 taco. No, it's still the same price in 1962. Just inflated exactly. That's cool.
This one, I love the huge caulking guns they use to add the sour cream. It's so natural.
Yeah,
Oh,
I do
Oh,
too.
it's very loose. It's watered down.
I'm
They don't
just
even use
upset with
milk.
them. I'm just upset with them that they took away the taco salad.
The
But
taco shell in the shell and the Mexican pizza.
We've got a portion of this talk about where we're going to talk about extinct products.
no,
I'm
but
drinking a
did
lot
I
of
tell-
water. I have a lot of salt.
You heard about Dolly Parton? She complained so much to them about one item that she liked that they started producing it again.
Oh, which
Really?
item?
What is this? When was this?
Which item?
Pizza.
The Mexican
the
pizza.
Mexican pizza?
He liked the Mexican pizza.
She liked
Where did
the
you hear
Mexican
this? Is an
pizza.
urban legend. This sounds fake. Dolly.
PAs feel like when they crack a
Parton.
case. Nicole. Anyway, so the first location had mariachi bands too. A lot of people do know this, but some people don't. PepsiCo used to own Taco Bell. They acquired it in 1978 along with KFC and Pizza Hut. And they were under the Yum Foods umbrella, which was a
Actually,
subsidiary.
they were under the Yum Foods umbrella after I worked in the marketing department.
Yeah,
And when I was there, they were still working. They were still working as a PepsiCo company.
yeah, but the Yum brand was a subsidiary of PepsiCo until 1997, and then it was spun
Yeah.
off for its
Yeah,
own.
there was a big contest amongst all PepsiCo employees on what they should be naming the company that was going to be spinning off these three restaurants. And it wasn't Yum Brands at that time. The name of the company that they went with was Tricon Global.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
that's right.
And why they went with Tricon, I mean, three, sure, that it makes sense, but it's still a stupid name. But they did change to Yum Brands a couple of years later when they started to acquire more than just the three brands. Now, an interesting thing about working at Taco Bell, I went to lunch next door at a restaurant that was not a Taco Bell restaurant, and my supervisor was there with me. And while I was there, I ordered my meal and I ordered a Diet Coke. And when the waiter went away, she pulled me aside and she said, Ben, I appreciate the fact that you want to drink a Diet Coke, but I never ever want to hear you ordering a Diet Coke when you're on company time. You are to order a Diet Pepsi. I always found that fascinating.
Okay, so Food and Wine magazine, which I read a lot of Food and Wine magazine, and they're reputable. Back in February 1st, 2022, Dolly Parton was interviewed, and she's a huge Taco Bell fan, and she has pushed the biggest hot button issue is the Mexican pizza. She loves it, and when she's out, she says she always gets a Taco Supreme with the sour cream and all that in the soft shell. I love that. And I get an order of rice and beans. And I get the mild sauce. I don't like it too hot and it ruins everything. So Dolly Parton's a huge Taco Bell fan. I'm trying to find her Duncan cake mixes.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
it might come. It might.
But there may be hope for Parton and her fellow Mexican pizza devotees. Liz Matthews, Taco Bell's Global Chief Food Innovation Officer, told Insider in March that there's always a chance of a potential return. We're constantly listening to our customers, she said, so I wouldn't pull that off the table.
Okay.
They'll probably do a limited time, but Arnie told me this morning, you know why they got rid of the Mexican pizza in September 2020?
No, just in 2020.
In 2020, they got rid of it. But then everybody was now crying. You know what it did? I think it caused it to the pandemic, but it wasn't.
My guess is that it was the limited amount of space that they have for their ingredients in their kitchen.
Yeah, yes, that along with the packaging.
Yeah, packaging.
Now, if you'll notice, Taco Bell has very simple packaging. Most everything is wrapped in just a simple piece of wax paper.
Yeah,
but the Mexican pizza is a whole big cardboard box, and it created a lot of weight.
And the salad was even bigger.
Yeah, it came in that big cone, and then they also got rid of the tostada. So they got rid of it was because of the packaging.
Well, yeah, the tostada would have been served in the same packaging as the Mexican pizza because it needs to be served on a flat
and using the flat fried tortilla.
They did away with our mom's two favorites, which was the pizza and the enchilada.
Yeah,
which we were going to talk about. Yeah, but that's
so. Here's something else. Taco Bell was the first fast food chain to hire women managers.
Really?
Ooh.
Founder,
when did that happen?
Founder Glenn Bell spent much of his childhood helping his aunt run her bakery in Washington. And Bell valued working with women. In his earlier days, former director of operations John Gorman recalled, there weren't enough managers to go around and they were all men. Taco Bell was the first chain to hire women managers to run the stores.
good. And
That's fascinating. And that, you know what? Good for them for being a trailblazer.
No,
when was this?
Well, obviously the 1900s, but there was no date that was given.
When they started the first woman, but they were the first two.
A lot of people remember the campaign Yo Quiero Taco Bell with the little chihuahua.
Yep.
That chihuahua's name was Gidget. And Gidget actually had a job after Taco Bell because Gidget worked for Taco Bell for a few years, but the ad campaign did not increase the sales of Taco Bell. So they said, you know what, we're going to go a different direction. Gidget unfortunately lost her job, but she landed on her feet. It was okay. She played Brutus?
Brutus and Legally Blonde.
Bruiser.
Bruiser. That's
Bruiser
it.
and Legally Blonde
Legally Blonde 2.
And Geico commercials.
Yeah.
So
now, for those of you that have been talking about the pink slime that Taco Bell uses, okay. In 2011, an Alabama law firm sued Taco Bell, claiming its tacos only had 35% beef. Taco Bell shot back with full-page ads retorting the accusation. As the facts rolled out, Taco Bell's beef was found to have 88% beef and 12% secret recipe.
it's like a filler. So it's true. It's not 100% whole beef,
Filler,
but it is.
spices and things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's meat product, but it's still delicious.
Now, Ben, The next one involves when you were there in the marketing department at Taco Bell.
Okay.
Picture it. April Fool's Day, 1996 in Southern
I
California.
remember this.
Can
I
you tell the
remember
story?
this. Sure. There was a big campaign to try and get some publicity for Taco Bell. And on April 1st, 1996, Taco Bell claimed to have purchased the Liberty Bell. And they changed the name of the bell to the Taco Liberty Bell. They went so far as to have an actor who portrayed Ben Franklin pose with employees for pictures. And somewhere packed away, I've got a picture of me standing with Ben Franklin at the Taco Bell corporate offices.
That is so cool.
Now, you see, the thing is,
It got a lot of free publicity and it played out on news stories all day long. It was a hoax, of course, but it was a good fun, tongue-in-cheek kind of joke.
yeah. But by noon, Taco Bell had announced that the ad was a joke and that the Liberty Bell was never up for sale. But that didn't stop angry protesters from swarming a number of restaurants. Ultimately, Taco Bell pledged to pay $50,000 to the upkeep of the monument at an attempt to calm the angry Americans.
I mean, there's going to be patches and sponsorships on baseball uniforms now coming up this season. So people are going to sell out. It's called make money here.
Now, do you remember also this thing about the Mir space station in space, and it fell from its orbit and, it fell to Earth? Taco Bell in 2001 put out a huge air mattress thing out in the middle of the ocean, and it had a big target on it. And, and the target read, "Free taco here." So if a piece of the mirror had fallen on that mattress, that air mattress thing,
huge.
they would have given everyone in America a free taco. Unfortunately, it didn't land there.
No, it incinerated in space.
People still get free tacos every fall because of a special play that happens during the World Series.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
All they
Taco
do
Bell
is
is still, they do their corporate sponsorship, and they I think it's like steal a base, steal a taco is what they call it.
yeah. And then they also, Taco Bell's one of those few restaurants that doesn't have a kids menu.
They used to.
Yeah,
Back
they used
when I worked there, that was in development, and there were two mascots that were being developed called Nacho and Dog. And they created a series of animated cartoon commercials to go with any type of kids menu promotion
I remember
that Taco Bell was running at the time.
But you know why they don't do kids or families?
Why?
Because their target market is between 20 and...
The 20s and 30s. That's
20
their
and 30
target
years
market.
old. They're just basically male. But it's only 20 and 30-year-olds that eat Taco Bell.
Richard says the entire menu is a kids menu.
Yeah, well, basically, yeah, because it would just been a
It
taco.
is, Richard.
So that's why they're not going after families or kids.
Now, here's something else. Now, I'm not really a big fan of their Doritos Doritos Locos Tacos is what they're called.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of them. However, that particular item added 15,000 jobs to Taco Bell because they were selling 1 million of these things in a day.
Yeah, it was huge
in
when it came
2012.
out.
Every day in 2012, they sold 1 million of those tacos.
Wow.
And it was supposed to be a very temporary gimmick. It was a temporary gimmick. Someone thought it up to put the dust on a taco shell, and it exploded. And then it was bigger than it.
You have to remember that Doritos is a Frito-Lay brand. Frito-Lay is part of PepsiCo. So it's kind of like a whole synergistic existence with the products.
It's the family.
Oh yeah, it was a brilliant idea, but they thought it was just, who's gonna want, a nacho cheese Dorito taco? Oh my god. I had it. The only problem with me, it had the nacho cheese dust, but you need that corn tortilla, and they use a very specific corn tortilla for the chips. which is not the same as the taco shell. So to
But
me, it didn't do anything. For me.
according to the story that I read, they did 40 iterations to get the recipe just right for this particular taco.
Wow.
Well, considering that they have test kitchens where people can taste test these things every day, which is something that Arnie and I took full advantage of
I was
back
gonna
in the
say,
90s.
You need to talk about that.
Yeah. I would get this email about 10:30 in the morning asking if I wanted to participate in a taste panel. So I would give a call to Arnie, who only worked less than about a half a mile from me. And the two of us would join up in the test kitchens. They would open up this little door in front of you and shove food at you and taste. You would taste test it and then make markings on what you thought of the quality of the product. And you would also comment on the amount of tomato chunks or green onions or whatever that were on the products. We used to go for the Mexican pizza trials all the time.
Yeah.
gosh.
Free food for starters.
It was great because they would shove the food out the window to you, in the little test kitchen area, but then they'd give you a voucher to go play in the Glen Bell dining room.
Yeah.
Which is
Or-
the employees' cafeteria.
Or they would just shove like a couple of tacos in a bag at you and send you on your way.
Yeah. But that was
Wow.
it was great because we were really strapped
We
for
were-
cash at that point. That was
Yes,
hard
we
living
were.
like that. But
Yeah.
we survived on Taco Bell.
And Del Taco.
And Del Taco.
And Del Taco. Tuesday nights at Del
Oh.
Taco. 3 tacos for 99 cents.
Now the last thing that I remember, I brought this up because I know Richard's watching, and he used to live near Huntington Beach. This was years ago. But Taco Bell in 2014 did a spin-off called U.S. Taco Company, and they launched a restaurant for fast casual dining with a goal to attract higher income foodies offering gourmet tacos, french fries, and milkshakes. But it didn't last. It only lasted a year after complaints of the quality of the food and pricing, and
This was 2014. This was just
and its inability to get a liquor license.
yeah.
Oh,
It was a total spin-off of a Chipotle, and it had the deep, rich look of Starbucks. And they were going for that very fancy, high-end, glamorized Taco Bell. Yeah, I thought it was hysterical, but I didn't make... And the food was actually kind of expensive.
Yeah. I wish I'd gone to a Taco Bell like that.
I would have loved to have
never-
gone. But it was in Southern California, or where was it?
Yeah, it was in Huntington Beach.
That's it. That's what you're right. So.
But Cassie
Cassidy,
said,
I've never heard of that.
I had
never heard of it.
either. I would have loved that, playing a game and you could win a free taco. That would have been fun.
No.
Yeah. Now, there's some slogans that have been there with Taco Bell. They've
They
called
have Taco Bell can. That's the cantina. That's what I'm thinking of is the cantina. It's the Taco Bell cantina. They still have them around?
they have one in Orlando.
'Cause I thought they
Interesting.
got rid of a lot
Yeah,
of those.
They probably
Okay,
did.
so what
Well-
about discontinued menu items?
Well, we're going to get the slogans and then discontinue them. Slogans real fast. The fourth meal. Why pay more? Remember, head for the border. There's also it's just
Yeah.
for you.
Actually, it was called Make a Run for the Border.
Make a
No, head for the border
Oh,
and
okay.
make a run for the border. There were two separate campaigns.
Okay.
Then there was Think Outside the Bun, which is what they use now. They also use Live Mas right now. And of course, Grande Taste, Loco Value, and Yo Quiero Taco Bell.
When I was working there, one of the slogans was "There's nothing ordinary about it."
Nothing ordinary about it.
They're known to
Oh.
always like play around and not reinvent themselves, but keep up with the zeitgeist of the time.
Now,
all I
They-
see with Yo Quiero Taco Bell is that ugly
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
You mean Gidget?
that was Gidget.
I don't care. Gidget was ugly.
No, I mean it was a Chihuahua. It was for the time.
Okay,
Yo
now
Quiero Taco Bell.
for those of you here in the chat and those that like Taco Bell and remember items
Yeah.
that they no longer sell, go ahead and put that there in the chat. We'll see if any of them are here on this list because I can tell you right now, there's a list of about 12 that I have here. One was called the Volcano Taco.
I don't remember
I
that.
don't remember that one.
There's also one called the Bell Beefer.
I don't remember that either.
It was like a sloppy Joe,
It was, yeah.
but it came on a bun. This was before they had their campaign about think outside the bun.
Oh, okay.
And Nicole's asking, do they still have churro twists? Yes, they do. They still offer these mini churro twists.
Yeah, they're just basically puffed and
Yeah. Nacho fries. Those come and go, though.
yeah, they're
The
very
promotion.
popular. They're going to use
And
that.
they've actually just reintroduced them for a short time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, by the way, I am
that.
calling this list for whom the bell tolled. So, Taco Bell themed items.
Ooh, maybe
We have a
they'll bring
ring
back
shot.
maybe they'll bring back the Mexican pizza like they do the McRib.
Oh, the
Ooh,
McRib.
that would be amazing. Like this time, there's the McRib. They could bring back the Mexican pizza.
Frisco chicken soft taco. That sounds pretty good. Now,
Fresco.
Fresco. I'm sorry. Don't have my glasses on.
Yeah,
Fresco.
I can't see.
The Fresco chicken soft taco. Now, Ben, this is an item that you really, really wish was still on the menu.
Yeah, you still wear black.
The double-decker taco.
Yes. We make our own double-decker tacos at home.
Yeah, we
That's-
do.
Yeah. Richard misses it. The double-decker taco. There's
Yep.
also
Tom really likes them.
there's also something that was called the chilito or the chili cheese burrito.
Oh.
Now, you
That
can
was
find it
delicious.
in some locations. They still sell it, but they do not sell it regionally here in Northern California. And I miss that one.
Yeah, we were trying that.
Ooh.
That was one of my favorites. I know our brother Ron, that's his favorite item, the chilito. He loved that.
Yep.
The 7-layer burrito.
Yep, I
They only
remember
have-
that.
They only have a 5-layer now.
Yeah, and it's delicious.
Cheesy Fiesta potatoes.
Yeah, I remember those.
The BLT soft taco.
Yeah, you're
The
still
BLT
mourning
soft taco, I
the
remember.
you're
Yeah.
mourning the BLT.
I love the BLT soft taco. It had a
Oh.
great sauce. It had
That
a
sounds
great sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh.
It had nothing but it was bacon, lettuce, and tomato in a tortilla
I
with a
don't
sauce.
care.
It was
That
delicious.
just doesn't sound
Out Loud
right.
Geek is asking, do they still make the enchilito? No, they do not.
No,
And-
they do not.
No, they do. The chilito is in few areas
Yeah,
in
it
the United
is.
States, but you have to ask.
Yeah, I really wish they still had the enchilito because I liked that too. Spicy potato soft taco.
I remember that too.
I do too. Mexican pizza, of course, we've talked about that. But there's one here that they also had. Oh, Joseph Boyle said that they had a verde sauce. Oh,
I think that was back in their health food days.
Possibly.
yeah. But the last item on the list that I have
Yeah.
here is the caramel apple empanada.
I have to think about. Is that like the apple pie from McDonald's?
Yeah.
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 Fried
It was
and
not
crispy.
Yeah,
bad. It was not bad.
yeah.
But who
He says he knew that was before taco time. Yeah, you know what? We rarely go to Taco Bell. But oh, look at this. The chalupa and gordito. Blech.
I like my gordito crunch. That's what I had for dinner.
They also do something called a crunch wrap, which
Crunch wrap.
That's still there.
And they're
I'd
really
rather they had the double decker taco versus the crunch wrap, but that's just me.
they're really trying to pimp the whole breakfast thing. They're trying so hard.
One thing that the marketing the marketing director who was in charge of the whole department when I was there, he was bent on trying to establish brands that were identified with Taco Bell, because when you walked in the mid 90s, you could order a taco, you could order a burrito, but it didn't stand out on the menu like, say, a Big Mac does at McDonald's or a Whopper does at Burger King.
Yeah.
So he tried wraps. He tried all kinds of gimmicky things, but it wasn't until they started doing things like the chalupa and the gordita that they came up with these identity items that were clearly Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And that's you're very
So-
good because you think of Burger King, you think of the Whopper. If you're McDonald's,
You
you
think of the Whopper. You think of
you
a Big Mac. when you
need
think of McDonald's.
an association to the brand that triggers it.
But the chalupa
Exactly.
and gordita, yeah, you think of Taco Bell.
yeah,
Yes.
so that was our
that was our
thing of
adventure with Taco Bell. So happy birthday, Taco Bell.
Yeah, it was very nice of that gentleman to give it to us. And,
See,
you
this-
know,
this
you
is
just have
what-
to be blunt and ask.
This is when I need to do the whole Jim of More Sunshine Please thing with balling up the paper, throwing it in glass.
Yeah.
But
That's it. You don't need a hog.
but
Yeah,
that
that's how I get the Christmas In and Out employee pins.
oh,
You
that's
know,
right.
that they wear. Because I just ask.
You just ask. You know, but this day and age, you just don't sit there and like, oh, don't be rude.
And
It's not
Wanda
being
says,
rude.
in all seriousness, support small businesses. You know what? When we want Mexican
Yes.
food, we go to our local restaurant, and we always go there
New
for
Mecca.
we always go there for National Burrito Day, New Mecca.
It's been around. People from far and wide, like 40 miles, will drive to this place. So when we want Mexican and we're going to go out and want to spend money, we go to the really, really well-known places.
Like Ben, you
It's
go
not
to
Taco Bell, like
you
I
and
said.
Sherry. You go to La Penca,
Mm-hmm.
La Penca Azul.
Yeah.
Yes. They
Yeah.
make delicious food.
There's a lot
Delicious
of wonderful little dives.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wonderful.
I mean, they're really good. But it's also one of those things that you can make at home. That's one of the ethnic food culinaries that you could pretty much mimic it and make it at home really well.
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on the home.
Well, it depends on the seasoning.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're very distinct because that place
So-
has their seasoning.
Depends on the cook.
Yes, and the cook.
Oh, I could cook anything.
He
if I
can.
want.
I mean, we had a fantastic brisket this last week. Corned beef.
Oh, God. And our Greek neighbor came over. We had a little, not really a dinner party, but we had a guest. And she said when her husband's father was alive, they would always do this whole St. Patrick thing. And she had it. And she's like, you know, it was always good. She just tried it. She said, this melt like butter. She loved my crispy Parmesan ranch potatoes. She loves potatoes, anything. She's Greek. But it was very, very sweet and very, very nice to
Yeah.
have a little get together because
And then she brought us for dessert a raspberry mousse cake from Whole Foods.
it was really
It
good.
was so
Ooh.
tasty. He loved that thing.
Because she wanted to, I said, you know, bring a little sweet or a little dessert or something we could just snack on. And, you know, find something that you can go to. And, I mean, Whole Foods has expensive desserts.
Ben,
And they're good.
for this question, I'll let you answer this one because you just did a video about tacos.
Yes, my tacos episode, which posted a couple of weeks ago, I do address this. I went to 4 different places, and my pick for tacos, as far as national chains go, would be Chipotle.
Yeah.
Mine is Jumbo.
And Gene likes the red burrito at Hardee's,
Yeah.
which they also have that at some of the Carl's Jr. locations for the green
Yes.
burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
not bad. They actually have some very good national chain Mexican food there. So, thank you everyone for being with us.
Yeah.
Ben, what's coming up this week?
You're gonna make it after all.
The video there of someone says, "Oh, that always glitches there." That's an intentional stop. It stops there intentionally because that's how they did it in the credits for Mary Tyler Moore. So anyway, Ben, what's coming up with Life with Ben this week?
I went to a local donut shop here that is in Oakland. It's a one-of-a-kind donut place called Donut Savant, and I sample a few donuts there, and you're not going to want to miss it because the donuts there are awesome.
I can agree.
I agree. Totally agree.
Yeah, I can agree.
Totally
So
agree.
we want to thank Sir Gary twice, Miss Wanda twice, Jean, and Mike Wheeler for the super chats. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
We'll use
Thank
those
you so
for
much.
our gastric burn medication. We'll keep it stocked up. We'll go to Costco.
To our support channel, thank you so much for the help tonight. By the way, those help of our support channels will be joining us next week for the Taste of Dollar Tree.
Well, I can only imagine what that's going to be.
We're going to sample some of the food that you buy there, as well as a couple of recipes created from foods that you buy there at Dollar Tree. So we'll see what happens with that. We're really excited about that.
Oh, Jean, you don't
I
have
was
to do
very
Jean.
hot, but
Thank you again. Don't need to.
And Jean for another $10
Thank
super
you.
chat. Thank you so much.
Glad you guys find
That's
this
so kind.
entertaining.
And yeah, food from Dollar Tree. So we're gonna find out what they have there, and what our likes and dislikes are, and what's going on.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
So we'll let you know. So we'll sample some things, and we'll see what happens. But that's going to be with D&G Explorers and More Sunshine, Please. That's next Monday night, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific. Please tell your family and friends. We would love to have a big audience for this one, being that we have some guests with us.
We're not
on that
sponsored
show.
by Dollar Tree.
Yeah, Dollar Tree.
We're not that cool.
Dollar Tree is not sponsoring that. Just like tonight, Taco Bell did not sponsor this
No.
video. So,
Trader Joe's didn't sponsor us.
Yeah.
The fabric people need to sponsor Sherry because she buys too much of that crap.
Yeah,
Right.
I've been cutting out a quilt while we've been sitting here talking.
It's kind of like you need to like futz with your hands.
She does. Even when she's just watching television, she has
I
to
can't.
futz with her hand.
I look
But this
comatose.
is-
I can't. I have to focus. I can't
Yeah.
do that.
I'm working on a Halloween quilt.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
because
nice.
it's March.
we just got to get quickly over summer because it's going to be hell.
Well, everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight. To all of our villagers, we know you can do anything on a Monday night. We thank you for choosing to spend some of that time with us. And you know what? Yes, I would say that Sherry is
She's
definitely in her Zen mode.
always.
Is what?
You're in your Zen mode.
It's not an ADHD thing. You just always have to faff with something.
You know what though, especially
Mara.
after the last couple of weeks we've had, I've
Oh,
really
yeah.
needed to be able to do something I enjoy doing to get my mind off of
It's a
things.
coping mechanism, and
and
that's that's true. I've noticed that
I'm
today.
with Gene. I think that's Trader Joe's needs to sponsor us. I think that'd be
I would
awesome.
love to.
That would be fantastic. Thanks,
Thank you,
Gene.
guys.
Thank you, everyone. And by the way, we have transitioned from St. Patrick's Day to Easter here at the Villa. And
it's all decorated.
it's all decorated. You'll see all that here in the Moment of Groovy coming up right now. Speaking of that, have a magical evening and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now, your Moment of Groovy. Good night, everyone.
Enjoy.
Night.